was a really good song. It's such a great song.
It's a banger.
Not that
it's
I didn't feel
fun.
that way before. I always thought it was a
Yeah.
good song, but I was like, oh, now this is
No,
fun.
like, it's good.
but
There it is.
but it was not necessary. I understand Cardi saying these songs deserve to have a home, but unfortunately, the time has passed for it to have a home. What is going on? This is Rouge Reviews, where I am aka Culture Black Kid.
I'm Ifoma, aka Iffy.
And today, it is 7 years in the making, but we are reviewing Cardi B's second album, Am I the Drama?
Yes.
Woo! It's been, like I said, a long time in the making for the Bronx Dominican hip-hop superstar. Not just artist, superstar.
Yeah.
And before I get into initial thoughts, I'm curious where you were when Invasion of Privacy first dropped.
I don't even remember. I honestly, like, you're asking the wrong person.
In general. I was in America.
where
Yeah.
was I? What was I doing?
Yeah. I was studying final year of my Bachelor of Music in the US.
I was in high school.
Yeah. RP. What year?
What year did it drop?
2018.
Yes, I'm young. I was in year 10.
You were in year 10.
I was in year 10.
Interesting. Okay.
Yes, I was.
Doxing our ages over here.
I know.
But anyway, it's been a hot minute. So let's, without any further ado, get into our initial thoughts.
Okay, first things first. I think this might just be better than her first album.
Ooh.
For me,
Hot take.
No, it is a hot take. I loved this. Banger after banger after banger with a few misses.
Okay.
But I loved it. I really loved this project.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's all I gotta say.
I think this project is super fun when Cardi is consistent. She is great. She can obviously get her bars off, but it's too long. And too late. It's too long. It's way too long.
Disagree.
Okay. And we're definitely going to get into that.
Disagree. Can you get my... That was really sad to watch.
I
a
wish
little
you had a
bit.
camera.
Oh.
That was a little bit really sad to watch. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. You were really into that. What song are you listening to? What the fuck? Anyway, could you pass my charger, please? I'm so lazy.
It helps me write.
That was comedy.
That was really funny. You were really into that. Jesus Christ.
That was beautiful.
That was funny.
amazing.
Okay, we won't pay attention anymore. Get
Oh.
it. JJ4. Okay, noted.
Oh, she was good. Okay.
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 Oh, what is this song now? Sorry.
It's okay.
Just make content out of watching Grace write her reviews.
That's
And
why
just
you directed the second
That's
camera.
like the whole premise of like Twitch, isn't it? It's like watching people
we
do
should.
shit.
It's just Instagram. It's the Mumba Instagram stories, and it's just Grace like reviewing. But obviously, you can't play the music out loud, so it's just her with headphones, just reacting to the music.
That's so
I wish I got that on
reactive,
record. I was like, how are you? You were actually writing and with your eyes closed. I'm like, oh, okay. Yes. Were they? I don't know anymore.
That was
funny.
that was a top tier moment.
Because the thing is, I'll also like basically laugh and stuff.
Oh my goodness,
crazy.
you're in for a great single review. Oh my goodness. Okay. Without any further ado, let's get into some pros.
Period. All right. I've got many. First one, I think the storytelling is so great. On so many songs, she delivers bars in the best way, really goes in, whether it's a diss against JT or she's talking about Offset. I think it's all perfection. And I was really invested start to finish in the story that she was conveying. And I think with each song, regardless of the genre, she really delivered her voice. On the song Imaginary Players, she says, it's really easy for me to talk this shiz because I live this shiz. I just have to make it rhyme. And it just shows. There's a lot of ease when it comes to comprehending what she's saying and just for her even like saying it as well because it's actually coming from the heart. So I really, really liked the storytelling. I think it was great.
Yeah, for sure. And kind of coming off the back of that with the first track, Deads, with Summer Walker, which, side note, Their chemistry, ridiculous.
Phenomenal.
It's ridiculous.
It's crazy.
And that will lead into a con later,
Oh.
but not against Summer, because Summer killed it.
Tea.
No, not against Summer.
Is it
Summer
against-
Summer was a
She who shall not be named.
no.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
You'll see. You'll see when we get there.
I'm interested.
I think Dead's is a really good start. I wish that the intro, like that little clip, those clips at the start, maybe was spread out a smidge more across the project.
I can see that.
Yeah, and again, kind of played into the story.
Yeah, I can see that. I
But
can
it's
see that.
you know it's fine. I do like the content of that song, and you know, this is a small sample of why it's taken so long for us to get here. You know, it's clear that Cardi is always consistently being added and hated against and stuff like that, and it kind of again plays perfectly into the "Am I the Drama?"
Yeah.
Title of the project. So yeah, I think that's a really, really good start to go with the consistency of the topics.
Tea. Okay, love. All right. My next pro is I love how she really respected what each song was bringing to obviously expand. Okay, she would never have the same flow song to song. And every single track she gave something completely different. And the whole album was like an amalgamation of different genres, but she has such a strong presence that there was no weird awkwardness to this song. So if it was like more R&B forward, she would really match that R&B energy. If it was more drill forward, she would match that energy. Like she really respected what each song was and then matched it to a T, and I enjoyed that. Yeah, I just think she really presented herself very well on different beats.
Yeah,
So,
and I think for me, my favorite example is your aforementioned mention of Imaginary Players, which for those who don't know, it's a reference to the Jay-Z track of the same title from his second album, which I think if there is an example of Cardi doing a style that feels is different from what people typically know her for, that she killed, I need to hear her more on production like that,
Yeah.
because she was so good on that.
Agreed.
I love it. I get it that it's basically just the beat and she just raps it. Like she could have dropped that as a freestyle.
Yeah.
But honestly, I'm not mad in terms of lazy interpolation and sampling. I'm gonna let this one slide because it was so fun. And
there's
yeah.
lazier interpolation on this album.
Oh, 1000%.
100%.
Oh, 1000. And I know what we're going to get to. But I think when it comes to her, even like using some of the Jay-Z lyrics from that original song, no. It's so, I was going to try and think of a reference, but I know the reference in my head, but I'm not going to do it. But yeah, no, her interpolations of Jay-Z's bars in the past was really good. So I really, you can star Imaginary Players.
Our imaginary players. Damn. All right, next one. I actually think each feature was great, except one very obvious one, which we'll get to later.
Okay.
But apart from that garbage, everyone that had a part, to me, genuinely fit perfectly. They actually had a part, not like, what's her name? Oh my God, what's her name again? Something Jackson. Why have I forgotten?
Oh, Janet Jackson.
Thank you. I forgot her name.
Except Janet Jackson's name.
That was just that doesn't count to me. I think everyone that actually like contributed to the album like actually really fit it well. And I think Cardi to me is one of the only artists that can genuinely collaborate with anyone and it works. I think she can find a way to make the song sound good, and if it doesn't work, it's not her fault. I'm sorry, like I will actually back her on this. It's not her fault if it doesn't work. But yeah, each feature really matched her energy and vice versa. And once again, kind of just like the different genres of the song, she really respected what each artist was also bringing to the table. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, and I do agree that some of the features are consistent and good across the project. I'll definitely have more thoughts on that a bit later. Kind of going into, again, another theme of sampling and stuff, safe. That I enjoyed. Is that Problems? Was that Cash Cobain, Layla? Problems? Like,
The song Safe?
so
Wait,
no, yeah.
what are
So
you
Cash
talking
Cobain
about?
sampled Layla, Not My Problem, for his project. But I'm wondering if Safe, because Safe sounded like
It does. Safe.
Yeah, but the beat, it was so subtle in the back, and I'm like, was that a Cash
No,
Cobain?
I want to listen again. Maybe it
Yeah.
was because
It sounded
it
very
was on
similar.
the album.
And it makes sense because there's a Cash Cobain feature
Yeah.
later in the album,
He might-
and I like that
yeah.
song. I have no problem with that song, but I was curious. Kind of switching lanes as well. And another standout track, probably my second favorite, which is "Man of My Word." I love the vulnerability of Cardi in that. Yeah. The if there's a song about Offset that I think should have remained, I think it's that one because she
Yeah.
was so genuine.
Yeah.
The production, the way it's kind of like you were trash, but I
Yeah.
wish you the best, and it feels genuine, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh,
That song is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. Okay, I have one more pro.
Yep.
And this is actually it's no one really thinks this, but I actually really liked that she added WAP and Up to the album.
Ooh.
Even though these songs came out years ago,
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a really nice ending because it was like a genuine throwback to these songs that like were really dominating, music and everything and TikTok and social media at the time. And it didn't leave us feeling pissed after all the disses and bullcrap that she was talking about on the album. I think it was genuinely a really good way to end and be like, yeah, okay, like I'm mad, this is my life, but shake ass, like have fun. I think it was a really nice, just a good way to throw it back. I don't know, I really enjoyed it because I don't know about anyone else, but I'm not really listening to those songs, so
Just in general.
yeah,
Yeah.
like,
So it was nice to be like,
yeah,
oh, cool. These are
yeah,
here.
this is nice, So I liked it.
No,
Yeah.
fair enough, fair enough. And then my final pro is pretty much just like the Beer disc was pretty solid, pretty petty. I think I was like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So, yeah.
Real.
I think it's crazy, but I think it's a
No,
it's a solid
I
disc.
agree.
Yeah.
Agree. Want to talk about my standouts. Sorry,
Yes.
I'm not done here. And no stars because I genuinely, the ones I'm listing, I like all of them very equally.
Okay.
I'll go fast. There's a few. A lot. There's many. Okay, first one, Magnets. Bars on bars on bars. I love that. The JT diss is crazy and she ate her up. I think that was, I really liked how she just kept going and going. And there was a certain, I think it was like verse 2. The one that's really, I forget what verse it is, but she just would not stop. Every line she said, like, you'd think, damn. And then she'd say another one, you're like, damn. And then it just kept going. I really loved that. Next one, Bodega Baddie. Oh, such a good song. Just another fun one. I think it's really great. Salute as well. I really like the production. I love the song Safe. I really loved Kaylani on that track because I loved the back and forth between her and Cardi. And then on that note, Man of Your Word.
Yep.
That song is genuinely amazing.
So
And yeah, I think out of all the songs, the storytelling, the vulnerability in that one was the most. It was just beautiful, very real, and the strip back production as well. It gives a real big focus on what Cardi is saying and to really just listen to her, which I loved. And then once again, the back and forth between her and Dougie F, I think it was just so cleverly done. Better Than You, another one. I just love Cash Cobain, so I don't care. I don't care. I love that song. And then Airtime, Check Please, Trophies. I love those for the same reason. They're just fun songs. But those are all of them. I really enjoyed a lot of the songs on this album. So yeah.
I can see when the editing comes that my face is actually gonna, there's not enough space, and it's just gonna be like covering my face with songs. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, going on with from there, let's maybe get into some cons. It seems like we have a couple, but I'm very interested. I have a feeling we're going to be debating a fair bit on this part. So, Iffy, I'm going to kick you off because I have a feeling I know where you're going to start.
Yeah, I only have the one con, actually.
You only have the one con?
I only have the one. I already know what you're going to say because you said it before. I don't think the album was... I'll wait till you say it, actually. I'll shut my mouth. Okay. My one con.
Yeah.
This album was, to me, a 10 out of 10 when I first started listening. Halfway through, I'm like, still 10, still 10, still 10. And then...
You were like, she was live
I was
live tweeting.
live tweeting, like, genuinely. Then I got up to song number 10 called What's Going On featuring Lizzo. What the fuck? I was actually so mad. I wanted to cut my ears off. I was on the train listening to this album. The way I was actually about to kill everyone on my carriage, there was anger. I was seething because what is going on, babe? Like you're literally like I genuinely like I have never been so unimpressed with a track in a long time like that. Like it's crazy. What else did I write? I hated Lizzo so much on this song that it made Cardi unenjoyable. And for you to make Cardi unenjoyable, I hate you even more because why are you doing that to my girl? Don't ever. She ruined the flow of the album. Like it was so good, and then hearing that song pissed me off.
It was such a great. I mean,
it was
such an amazing man of my word.
And then what?
Yep.
Even saying the
Yeah.
name pisses me off. I think that song should be removed entirely. You think the album's too long? Take the song off. It doesn't need to be there. It can go. That you'll be happy then.
Oh, 1,000%.
Genuinely.
1,000%.
I am so surprised that this was even allowed to be released. I don't know how it got. It was
Past all the execs.
Genuinely, I'm like, how?
Yeah.
I think Lizzo should quit, and Cardi never ever ever have her on a song again. Otherwise, like we're not gonna be. Otherwise, you're gonna diss me, and it's not gonna be good. That song was fucking awful. It was so what's going on? I really hated it. I was talking about that song for 4 days. Genuinely, top
And counting.
5 worst songs ever this year. Top 3. I'm done. Awful. That's my only con. It was such a bad song.
It's a big enough con that if you were gonna, she's literally gonna.
No,
Yeah.
it was such a bad song. Okay.
No, and
done.
coming off the back of that, agreed. That song was
you.
the worst song on the project by far.
It was
It is a whack interpolation of a classic
Yeah.
song that it's like what's the point? Like, why didn't you just use the original? If you were gonna sample it,
Literally.
or if you're gonna interpolate it, at least just use the original sample. It's still lazy, but at least then the performance would have been decent.
Yeah.
Rather than Lizzo, you got her in.
I'm pissed.
Lizzo can do a whole bunch of things.
I don't
actually
like her
decent.
anymore. No, she
Oh, no, that's
actually
fair.
I had no respect. She
No,
pissed me off.
That's
I'm
fair.
sorry.
That's fair. But there are things that Lizzo can do well. But why would you get her to then do that?
Literally.
She could have
Give
done
her a
literally
flute.
anything else.
Give her a flute, she'll cook.
Yeah,
She'll
facts.
cook. Don't let her open her mouth again.
No.
Ever. She's on the streams now. She's with Kai Cenat. Let her go there.
Yeah.
Okay? Enough. Stop singing, girl. Sorry.
That-
I'm officially done.
No, it's that. What's going on? Not it. Not it. All right. So that's your one. I guess it's a couple more. Seeing as you mention it, I think it's too long. I understand that it's been 7 years, and that there's a whole bunch of music that Cardi has put out. That she's been working on to get to there. But what I love about Invasion of Privacy is that also the time that it came out, it made for the variety of the production and the styles. It was perfect. It was so fun. It was so 2018. It suited that aesthetic so well. But then she comes with this project, and topically, that's a whole different kettle of fish. I respect, the what's going on. Why are you making faces? That's what I'm saying. See?
No, but it's not that. No,
Nah.
listen to the whole. I don't care.
Once
I don't
you-
care. I don't count what's going. There's 23 songs actually, and WAP and Up. There's actually 21 songs to me. There's 20.
There's a bonus.
There is actually a bonus edition. I didn't listen to that. To me, there's 21 songs. What's going on? That doesn't exist in my head. WAP and Up. I'm like, no, that it's on the album, but like it's added there for fun.
No, once you get past Better Than You with Cash Cobain, I zoned out up until Up.
What?
Yeah. No. They're not the
Trophies.
They're
oh
cool. Those songs are
my
fun
God,
as
you
individual
hate black
tracks,
women.
but it's a classic. I love it. After Better Than You, I zoned out.
I'm pissed.
Yeah, I wish that if there were tracks that I'm keeping Dead, I'm keeping Hello.
What do you?
I'm
What do you?
keeping,
What
am
are
I
you
taking
removing?
off?
Say a song. I said I'm.
What's going
picking.
on?
Good.
I'm on my back.
Okay.
I'm getting rid of that. Honestly, we could do without Principle.
Okay.
It's
I'm
cool.
Not,
It's cool that Janet Jackson's on there, but
no,
it
that
feels
one
like
we can
more
go.
of a.
That can go. That can go.
Killing You Hers. Up and WAP to go to the thing, but I'll get there. I'll get to that con specifically. Pick it up.
I'm not mad at these choices. I'm not mad at them. I do think
Yeah.
compared to the other songs, they
I'm happy
are a
with
bit
those.
fillery.
Yep.
But I'm not mad at them to the point where I'm like, oh, you can go. I'm just like,
I feel like I would have made those other songs hit even
I
harder
don't know.
if
I'm
there was
like,
those
7
ones.
years, like, do what you want, baby girl. You've been through so much. I'm
Of
just
course,
like,
of course. And yeah, I definitely don't want any of these critiques of it being too long or it taking too long to be a criticism on Cardi and her mental health and
Yeah, oh,
what
no,
she struggled
yeah.
through. And I totally understand that. And all respect to Cardi for you put out your project when you feel like it's necessary. If you didn't feel like you were in the right headspace and all that to put it out when WAP and people think you should have put it out, respect that. Totally understand, but I still think it should have been a bit more trim. I wish there was more discussion on topics on Dead. I wish it was more like specific. This situation was messing up my mental health
I see,
specifically.
yeah.
I wish there was like this. I went through this hater period. I went through this depression period, and this is why it's taken so long. It feels like we got Dead, and then we didn't really touch on. We touched on it here and there, but we didn't really touch on it.
yeah,
So,
I see that. I see that.
Yeah, and what kind of went into that it being too long is, and this is not me having a project with 20 plus 20 plus songs. It's going. What is in those 20 plus songs? It feels like we got a few too many songs about Offset. If we just kept it at Man of My Word, I'd have been happy.
That would
I'd have been happy. with that.
Honestly, I'm
Yeah.
not mad. I'm
Yeah.
not mad. I see where you're coming from.
She was bad.
No, I wasn't.
She was bad. So yeah, I don't think it's I still think it's too long, but I think if it was like 16 tracks and a bit more focused in the consistency, it would have been better.
Okay.
I think as cool as a lot of the R&B features on there was, I enjoyed them, but I think Summer Walker should have been the star R&B feature to go to for the whole project. Their
No.
chemistry is excellent. I love Tyler so much, but it felt like, oh, okay, this is just another R&B
That
feature.
song wasn't memorable.
not
But
my
Kaylani ate.
Kaylani did great. I love
Selena
Kaylani.
Gomez, I really liked the song with her as well. I did.
It's cool. Yeah.
I think it's good.
But I think if it was Summer on some of these tracks, I feel like I don't know Summer.
No,
I haven't heard Summer this good
in a long time. I know.
Ooh, it
I
made me
know.
go. I need to go back and listen to Summer Walker. This is so good.
God bless me.
So that, and I'll finally get to the up and the wop of it all. Love those songs. It was nice too when I'm listening to it, be like, oh yeah, I remember these songs. This is cool. This is fun. It even made me like maybe go, yeah, what was it? What was a really good song? It's such a great song.
It's a banger.
Not that
It's
I didn't feel
fun.
that way before. I always thought it was a
Yeah.
good song, but I was like, oh, now this is fun.
No, like it's good.
but
There it is.
but it was not necessary. I understand Cardi saying these songs deserve to have a home. But unfortunately, the time has passed for it to have a home. Unfortunately, they are so good on their own that it feels like cheating to add them, because now the album is platinum after a couple of days, and it's like, but it didn't earn the platinum status. You chucked WAP and Up on there, and now it's automatically platinum, and like, nah, it's.
Well, it's
nah,
there.
I disagree.
What are you gonna do?
But.
Let me call Cardi and tell her you don't want it there. I think she'll.
Yeah, I think you should. So I love Up, I love WAP. It's nothing against those songs. I just think it's like you just tacked them onto the end for streaming.
Once again, I understand. I do genuinely understand, but I think it's fun to have them there. I do.
Yeah, I'm not arguing that, but I am.
Also, same. I'm not arguing what you're saying, but I am.
It's like they're there. I'm gonna play their songs. I love their
course.
songs. Add it to the playlist again.
course. Okay.
But from a outside perspective, fan of those songs,
It doesn't need to be there.
it doesn't need to be there.
I get it. It doesn't. It also just doesn't mesh with, I guess, the theme of the album at all.
But then, if that's the case, then where's Press? Press would have suited this so much better than Up and WAP.
Oh my fucking god!
Am I wrong?
Cardi, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Press
Ate
was
that.
if
Ate
there was an
that.
old song that
Press
should have
should've-
gone on,
oh.
it's Press.
That was my. Oh my god! I love that song so much.
So yeah,
Real. Okay,
Yeah.
ate that. Ate
So
that.
those are some of my cons. Hopefully fleshed out, it makes a bit
It
more
does.
sense.
It does make sense.
But anyway, enough yapping from there. Let's get into our overall rating. Are we here for this? Depends on the day. Feeling iffy about it.
oh, hey. I'm here for it. Oh my god, was I gonna say anything else? I was really anticipating this album since it was announced, and I genuinely my expectations were more than met. There is a consensus that when your first album is so amazing, it is so hard for your sophomore to beat that. But or even match that. But I think she really did. She really, really took the time to kind of make this just as good as her debut of like official album. Took a long time to release, worth the wait. Apart from the song that Lizzo butchered, every other song honestly just hit the mark for me. In terms of lyrics, storytelling, especially. Cardi just knows how to place herself on a song. It flowed really nicely, even though there was such variance. Like it just worked. It really, really worked. Yeah, every song was so different, but to be able to carry that skill to conform to whatever sound is in front of you is really mesmerizing to see, and I am very, very happy with this release. So I think she fucking nailed it.
Nice.
Thank you,
Nice.
Cardi B.
And for me,
Set.
it depends on the day.
Wow. That's crazy.
After all the things I just said, does that not make sense?
What?
I think Cardi B is one of the most interesting and one of the most fun artists in the scene. I'm always excited for some new Cardi. Again, after Invasion of Privacy, I was like, I am keen. This was so fun. This is one of the most fun albums I've heard, and it's not in the typical style. But I think there should have been trimmer. I think it should have been a bit more. I wish some more topics were switched around. Agree that Lizzo feature should get that the hell out of there.
I think yes.
I think Summer Walker should have featured a bit more, or even not as strong like as official features. Just been around the project a bit more, because man, if Cardi and Summer put out a collab project,
They would eat.
That would be so fun.
That would eat.
That would be a genuinely such a fun project.
It'd be good.
And yeah, I just wish it was more trim. I just was slightly more focused, and yeah, I really want. I know I didn't bring it up. I do enjoy the song, but I want Cardi to dip into more of the Bodega Baddie. She needs
Heavy.
to
Agreed.
a more focused project around that.
No,
Oh,
agreed.
that would, if that's the next project,
Agreed.
I'd be like, oh no, here for this. Straight, yeah, because it's again kind of like what I was saying with the taco review. Dipping into something that's fresh, something that's new, something that's different, something that people don't expect.
Yeah.
I feel like what we got from this is like, this is great, and Cardi is great. But it's also sonically kind of
I don't think
what I
that.
expected.
He said we. He meant me.
what What
There we go.
Yep, there we
There
go.
we go.
So yeah, but let us know which side you on. Are you here for this? Depends on the day. Are you feeling iffy about it? Let us know. Cardi B, am I the drama? Here on Brews Reviews, where I am Brew, aka the Culture Black Kid.
Ifoma Iffy. Sorry, I was gonna
Iffy B.
Iffy B. Press. Cardi don't need no press. Kill him up with the right. Walk in bulletproof vest. Please tell me who she. Oh, I love that song so much. Okay, and peace.
I'm gonna catch you next time.